She wanna I give her
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Pete Alonso. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, no outs. Here's Juan Soto. That one missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That one ripped. And that is a big first out. Throw comes into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Brandon.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Here's Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Winker.
Cease, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Inside, almost got him.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Alonso headed for third. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Campusano down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2, the Padres coming to bat. Back here in San Diego, starting on the mound in this one, Sean Manaea. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Manaea went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. First pitch, and he just misses.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Right through there, got him. 1 out.
Batting second.
Here's Bogarts now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Winker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that gives Manny Machado a chance to hit with 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Baden makes the grab, and that'll do it. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Brett Baty.
Cease back to work. Center field. Merrill sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
First pitch misses. To the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 gone now.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two down, bases empty. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. Singled and scored his first time. Cease keeping him close. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And they tag him out. Bottom of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to right. And there's one down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that one in the air center field. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jason.
2 outs, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward.
Some places we go, just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know, just some things.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. That's in there. 0-2 now. On the ground to first, and that goes foul. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retired. Digging in, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 61st home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. They get the out on Soto.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that one clips the corner.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Merrill giving chase. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The left fielder, Connor Jones.
That one inside, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now here is Eggy Rosario. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Merrill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Hot shot to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Man at first. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. Foul ball. Merrill off of first with 2 away. Base hit center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Luis Ariz stands in, and that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Out to short. Lindor. The throw to first. That ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
To third, Rosario. And Winker is set down.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 down, bases empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. McNeil, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Late swing, foul to the left. In the air out to center. And it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. And he's already singled in this game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Cease will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Darvish gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 5 and the Padres nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
The designated hitter, Manny Machado.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, Boo, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Out to short. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. That clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Close, but called the ball. And a count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the air, left side. Winker heads towards it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty.
Cronenworth.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Bills coming and you living off of food stamps. The daily pressure of a poor black life. The hood is full of baby mama's jobless.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Padres go down quietly, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Soto.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Nimmo.
So a man aboard, and here is Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, not close. Darvish kicks, delivers. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Out to center. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra.
The third baseman.
And for him, that's
7,
two
Brett.
solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Man at second with one away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Padres nothing. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Jason Hayward.
Manaea back to work. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low. And they'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres.
Rosario.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. Padres go down 1-2-3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 7 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Darvish checks on the runner.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
so the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Randy Vasquez.
And with a big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
In the air to left center. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Squeezes it. 2 down. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo.
9, designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Joe has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 8 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Merrill.
Cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The 0-2 stays alive.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting, the shortstop.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogaerts.
And a foul ball. Manaea ready to fire now. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Luis Arias. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still 8-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jesse Winker.
And first offering is fouled off. Vasquez, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And it's even up. The other way. Joe brings it in. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff
So
McNeil.
Up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now fly ball to right center. Merrill moving under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 9-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now a chance for Jose Siri. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat.
And that eats him up. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1. Baden at third. Siri at first. 2 out of the inning. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vasquez departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Jeremiah Estrada will take over here.
Number 56.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Pete Alonso. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Manny Machado.
In there at the knees for a strike. Chop to third. Baden throws across the diamond. Machado is out.
Now batting, catcher Luis Campusano.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The batter, number 9. Second
2
baseman.
down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that's through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Lindor makes the play, and that is that. Padres down in order. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one for strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon preparing to come on if needed. Marinaccio getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And out of here. His 32nd of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So digging in, Jesse Winker. Left field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Francisco Alvarez. Up now for the Mets. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Hayward makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Manaea back to work. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Manaea still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Smoked on the ground, a second. Over to first, 2 out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eggy
Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Makes a sliding stop to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 7, Brett Beatty.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
McNeil.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
This to center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Popped up. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in San Diego, stepping in, Jackson Merrill.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Alonso makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. That one finds the corner. 0-1. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Slice down the right side.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Beatty. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis.
Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to
hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets take game 1 of the series on the road.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.